Hey guys, this episode of the podcast is sponsored by Pigeons Nut Caramel Clusters. There's a new product coming out, and you've probably seen it on the streets already. There's been a guerrilla campaign on it, and you'll see big old hordes of clusters of nuts with caramel, and sometimes there's cranberries inside, sometimes there's regular just blackberries, salad, sometimes arugula. It'll be stuffed in the corners of your streets, by your homes. It'll be covered in bird shit. There'll be thousands of pigeons who will now nest there for possibly centuries to come. Can we get rid of this problem? No, so you might as well just enjoy it with Pigeon Nut Caramel Clusters.
I took my gremlin out for a date, but at the end of the night, I couldn't get her wet. Welcome to Brennan and Cameron Don't Go Outside, another episode. Episode 35.
35. Welcome to episode 35. 35.
The Kevin Durant of podcast episodes. Welcome
We're
back
gonna
to the
jump
show.
and move ship to a new team and win championships
real quickly, and abandon everything we ever stood for. My name is Cameron Osborne. I sit here in the basement. I sit here across from my co-host Brendan Graham.
Hey Cameron, how are you doing?
Oh, I am doing just fine.
You're looking well.
Am I?
Yeah, you got a big t-shirt on. I love that.
Got a big t-shirt on. Hustle over hype.
Yeah.
For those in the six right now.
Any six lords out there?
Any six gods out there. Thanks for listening to the show if you do.
Yeah.
If you don't, well, that's your fault. Welcome to the six.
Yeah, welcome to the six.
The Raptors are doing well. We are sitting here. It's a weekend as we normally do.
Yeah. We're weekend warriors, as they say in the podcast community. When do you guys tape? Monday to Thursday? Friday? How about you move it a little bit ahead
Let's try.
mister?
Let's try, bud.
Yeah. Pal.
Maybe none of these podcasters have such a grueling 9 to 5 schedule.
Maybe they go out on weekends.
Maybe they have stuff to do. It's not podcasting.
Yeah, sitting in a basement, 20 feet from a dead mouse.
Hey, R.I.P. the mouse that was recently discovered to be. He just wanted to wash his clothes in the washing machine.
He wasn't in the washing machine.
No, he was beside it.
He
was beside it. No, he was on his way.
More of an issue.
That would be more of an issue.
Yeah. How did he get in there?
The pipes.
Yeah. I never.
How did he get in here? How did he? How? Yeah. How does a mouse?
I understand a mice possibly getting through some crack or whatever in the foundation. Maybe not that there's a crack in the foundation here, but I don't understand how they get upstairs. I'm like, those stairs are way too big. How do they climb up?
Like, how do they actually just climb upstairs?
Yeah, like they're upstairs. Like they're in the basement, so that makes sense to me because it'll fall if anything. They can't jump.
Maybe
unless they're gaining new skills in which I'm unaware of.
The mice have been learning. They've been taking a page out of our book.
Move.
Please.
The mice are upstairs.
They saw what we were doing to them with Mousetrap, and they decided that was enough.
We got to fire up some more mousetraps in there. Do you have one?
The Mousetrap the game or Mousetrap the
Not the game.
Because I wonder if that could catch. I wonder if that could catch mice.
Real life mousetrap.
A real life, like you're just building a Rube Goldberg machine to catch a mouse.
I would be pretty impressed by that.
That would be pretty. Yeah, if you could somehow get. I think they do that in Stuart Little, but
to try to catch Stuart or Jonathan Lipnicki.
I think they're trying to catch Stuart. Was that? Yeah, that was the mouse's name? Stuart. I imagine. The titular character.
Stuart Little the mouse was named Stuart.
No, I thought that was okay.
He was also Little.
Oh, that's why. So was the family name Little?
I think it was Little also.
So he could have been Stuart Johnson, but it wouldn't be as catchy.
I think it must have been Little, right?
And Hugh Laurie was the dad.
Was it Hugh Laurie? I was thinking either Hugh Laurie or what's his name? Dad from Little Miss Sunshine. You know that guy. He's in a fucking
Greg Kinnear.
Greg Kinnear. Yeah, I was thinking.
I think those
Greg
are two
Kinnear.
real different dudes, man.
They're really different, but if you think about it, they're pretty similar.
They're both white men with short hair.
Yeah, what else do you
That's
need?
a good point. That's a good
It's the
point.
most similar thing you could say.
Might as well just be Brad Pitt.
Yeah, and
That'd be pretty cool.
Greg Kinnear.
Brad Pitt and Greg Kinnear.
Similar again.
Hugh Laurie, big shout out on the show there. I don't think we've ever spoken his name before. It's always nice to do something new here on the show.
I'm not a house guy.
You weren't a house guy.
No.
I'm a house.
Didn't buy it. You a house
I
man?
was a house man.
Yeah, you look like a house boy.
Ooh. I was a house man. The budding drama of his drug addiction and his desire to help
Heal other people.
heal others.
but
Yeah.
In turn, he can't have enough time to heal himself, nor
See,
does he care.
that's what it is. He
That
spends
seems
so
to
much
be the
time.
crux.
He
See,
spends
I
some.
figured all that out by the commercials. Didn't have to watch it.
It was
Sucker!
you waste 7
You got
seasons of your
duped.
life.
They tell you on the commercials, idiot.
Yeah, if you just look subliminally, it's just telling you.
Blatantly, just straight up.
I guess.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'm sorry, I'm
so
just
so
not
what
a
if
house
I
man.
so what if I fell for it? Yeah, sure. Were you a Grays guy? Is that why?
No.
Oh,
I do like McSteamy, but no.
is that one Patrick Dempsey?
Yeah, it's Patrick Dempsey.
Yeah,
Is he
he's on the show. I know that much.
still?
No, I think they
No.
killed him off a while ago.
Still a goddamn show, though.
Spoilies. I'm
Spoiler
sorry.
alert if you haven't catched up on Grey's. Like, God, I was just going to start it this weekend, man.
Yeah, if anything else, the listeners who listen to this show, they know.
Spoilers are coming.
Spoilers are coming.
Hot and hard right down the pipe.
Right down the
Strike
from the
turkey.
pipeline.
3 in a
news
row.
coming down.
Whoopsies.
So many things.
Whoopsies.
As always, they come again.
It's always they come again.
Guillotine drops.
The guillotine drops. Guess what?
What?
Guess what?
That's what.
We never thought this could happen. 35 episodes later,
Oh, don't tell me we got a perfect show.
we got a perfect show.
Yes.
You know what?
DJ Khaled's here.
Khaled!
Yo, what's up, guys? Record contract.
Congratulations. Man, congratulations are in order.
I'm gonna shake your hand with my eyes.
Wink. We'll wink across
wink.
the table so we don't spill things over. We had the perfect show.
I can't believe we did it.
Yep.
Congratulations to you.
Congratulations to you.
Yeah, congratulations to us.
To us.
We deserve it. We've been fucking working away at here, just trying to get a perfect show, and finally we deliver it.
And finally,
You're welcome.
a quarter of a century year later
Yeah.
ish.
We got to change
third-
the name
a
of the
third of it.
podcast to Brennan and Cameron Succeed in Life. dot, dot, dot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ellipsis. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And then about 8 yeses down.
Did you think this day was going to come?
I thought it would come a lot later.
I thought never.
You just flat out thought never.
Yeah. Maybe were we really safe on our content? Were we watching the facts?
I think we were watching the facts by the looks of it.
You never want to have an unbacked theory that you throw upon the world.
Yeah, and people are going to be listening. You don't want to
They're
just.
going to get on your ass.
They're going to, or even spread the rumor train of falsities
Yeah.
or
Sometimes
true
you slip up.
falsities. Sometimes you just slip up, right? But if we don't want to start spreading rumors, hearsay,
No, we're not about that.
we don't have to
We
do
don't
it.
like drama here. And that's why our slogan is #no drama.
Hashtag no drama.
We got the poster on the wall there.
That says
#no drama.
in clear bold lettering.
Yep. And then we're going to get a neon sign of it too. And then get some shirts.
Ooh, shirts.
Yeah.
First, Brennan Cameron Don't Go Outside merch.
We should get some shirts.
We should definitely get some merch going. What do you want? What are we doing for merch, listeners? What do you want
Yeah.
for merch?
Could do anything.
You want a little coffee cup?
Could be one of our famous slogans that we've coined on the show.
One of our many famous taglines.
There's tons of them.
There's tons of them.
Yeah.
We can put it on a little pin.
We can put it on a shirt. We can make a nice graphic of it.
Nice graphic of it.
Make
That's
it
a good
in black.
idea.
Make it in white. Could be anything.
It could be black and white. It could be personally drawn with a Sharpie by us.
I think we should comb through and find our great quotes that we have on the show, and then pick one. Famous one that everyone shouts.
A famous
obviously.
one. Everyone shouts and everyone's talking
one.
from the moving right along.
That's my entry into the ballot. It's moving right along.
Moving right along.
Moving right along.
See,
and then
there
we
you go.
steal Fozzie Bear, and you be Fozzie Bear because you're hairier, and I'll be
Makes sense.
Kermit.
Because you play the guitar.
Sure. I just want to be Kermit.
Okay. Because you're lanky. That makes sense.
I guess
Kermit's
so,
lanky.
yeah. I'm a little more lanky.
And it's a great idea. It's a great idea. If you're out there and you're picturing what that would look like, draw it out for us. Let us know.
We're taking submissions.
We are open to submissions.
Yep.
Because as we know, I should not be in charge of the music, and I definitely should not be in charge of the art.
I would like to see a submission from you to see what that would look like. I want to press to you to make a painting, any medium of art.
Wow.
And it's going to be us as Fozzie Bear and Kermit the Frog. And you got to draw it.
I have to
it's
draw
like Pictionary,
that.
but you have a whole week. So there's way
my
more
God.
pressure, and if it sucks, so be it.
I have to draw us as like a cartoony Fozzie Bear and Kermit, or like a real, like I'm
Anything you want.
okay.
Yeah.
So it can just be random Fozzie Bear and random Kermit looking people, but then it has to have our faces.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so much more challenging.
But it's us.
This is so much more challenging than that.
All right, we'll put it on Instagram next week, so look out to it.
Oh my God, there you have it. There you have it. We're
Challenge.
We're open to we're open to some suggestions.
Yeah, always.
We're open to a lot of things, really. Well, Brendan, we're recording this day, a Saturday.
Saturday today.
The end of the news cycle. Want to get caught up on some of the news?
Yeah, I haven't cracked a paper in a while. That Metro has been calling my name.
Good thing I've been cracking them all with this week's late breaking news.
Ooh.
Hold on to your umbrellas, folks. We've got late-breaking news from Don't Go Outside Studios. Hide the children, hide the wives, because it might get hairy out there. But don't fret, because our correspondent Cameron Osborne is on it.
Brendan, it is Coachella weekend 2 of the
They have 2
of
weekends
the
there.
week-long of the 10-day long festival out there in the desert in the sunny state of California.
That's great.
We are us.
That console came out a while ago, didn't it?
The Wii U.
Yep.
Yeah.
Moving right along.
We all watched the Beyonce stream from last week.
Yep.
And I don't think we can. Apparently, you can't stream it tonight. They're not streaming it this time around.
Which one? Oh,
Like-
she's playing again.
It's like the
It's the same.
it's like the same thing. Yeah,
exact same
like
setup?
The Weeknd played last night, and Beyonce is again tonight, and
Okay.
Eminem is tomorrow night.
Imagine she has a completely different performance. I also had another 11-hour days to
Maybe
perform
she
for
could.
this new one. I've been sleeping 1 hour in a cryogenic chamber every day.
For the last 20 years. My body my body is 22 years old. Coachella weekend 2. Beyonce's playing tonight. So
Nice.
did you see Post Malone's performance too?
No, I only know like 2 of his songs, and I
only know,
don't
like,
really
2 of
even
his
like them.
songs.
I like his face is just goofy.
You like his,
I like his hot ones. His hot ones was really good.
Oh yes, his hot ones.
Yeah.
Post Malone, Ty Dolla $ign Psycho. Post Malone is on this week's face tattoo watch. He got a new face tattoo.
Yeah. What does it say?
It's
My name is Post Malone.
it's a
dagger?
dagger down his sideburn
Cool.
line, or sort of.
Sick, dude.
We're all on face tat watch. I think
Post
we're all keeping an eye out for Face tattoos. Walmart revised all of their employee guidebook, including that you're no face tats allowed. So
They just added
they
that?
just like 2 days ago added a new
That's a damn shame.
line to the.
Where are all these grandpas going to get
They also lied to
war veterans
they're
with
also-
face tattoos?
So I'm thinking all these face tattoos from Vietnam. They also added that employees are allowed to wear
War.
blue jeans. So congratulations.
Hey.
You did it.
No sweatpants yet?
No sweatpants yet. We're still working on that. This is also bad news for emo trap god Lil Xan. It's one less place that he can work. If the whole
thing comes shattering down.
If the whole thing comes shattering down.
Well, there's longevity in that. Dreads have never turned anyone in the music career down a dreadful, dreadful path.
Never. That's what people love about music, is that it's always positive.
Yeah, especially people with the name Lil.
Before, yeah, the prefix.
Forever career. Just ask Little Bow Wow and Little Romeo.
They're just Romeo and Bow Wow now.
Exactly.
Bow Wow now.
You got to shed it. Bow Wow now.
So there you go, Lil Xan. I hope you're still out there. Still out there kicking the good fight.
Out there, little Zanny. It's your daddy, Big Zanny. Papa Zan, want a hug. Little Zanny.
Wow. Lil Xan's stepfather is here with us today.
Papa Zan.
Papa Zan. Coachella Weekend 2, more news about Coachella Weekend 2, that's right. Sold Out Productions, which is based in Portland, has filed a lawsuit against Coachella organizers claiming monopolistic practices. Sold Out Productions put on the Sold Out Music Festival in Portland.
Oh, okay.
And so when you're
people around.
so when you perform for Coachella, you're contractually obligated to not play any other festival or themed event within 1,300 miles
That's
of the festival
they always
ground
do that shit.
for 2.5 months prior and after Coachella.
I think that's a bit ridiculous for some
So
2.5 months. Like come
before
on.
and after.
Some people
So it's
are
like
not
5
making a
month.
lot of money off of these things, and you have to, touring is how they make money. So
Yeah.
you're fucking strangleholding them for their performance. Like people are going to see that performance anyways. If 2 months ago they saw someone 1,300 miles away and then went 1,300 miles to that festival, you're lucky you got that person at the festival.
Agreed. Yeah, they're willing to
greedy.
put in the work, and
Greedy.
Portland is like just over like 1,000 miles from the Coachella grounds. So yeah, they're kind of they fall
They're
right
trying to
within
fuck
that thing.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like bands who wanted to play both. It's like, sorry, like you can't. Like it's Coachella is saying no, you're not allowed to play like a 2:30 p.m. set on the Friday on a
Yep.
small stage, and then maybe play a slightly bigger stage at another one that you drive 1,000 miles to get to.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah,
We got rules here.
we got rules here out on the West Coast.
Too much of your art. Boo. One
Boo.
art.
One art form. Boo.
One performance. Boo.
One performance. Boo. Any other Coachella updates? Have you did you
No,
watch? You didn't
I
watch
haven't
any
been watching
more?
anything.
No.
Yeah.
Watch Eminem. He was.
Is his thing up? The stream of it somewhere?
I saw it. I saw it somehow.
Yeah.
I don't remember which website I used.
I don't know.
but
I probably won't even check it out.
he was
I don't
out
know.
there. He was reading some mean tweets at one point.
That's fun.
It was-
Eminem reads mean tweet with Jim
It was with
Kim?
Jimmy Kimmel. Jim Kim.
Was he actually there?
No, there was no Jim. There was no Jim.
I wouldn't
Kim.
be surprised.
It
That
was
guy
just-
just
it
shows
was
up
just-
everywhere.
He's beloved. If I
People
may
like
say
him,
that,
yeah.
beloved.
Jim Kim.
Jim Kim.
Man Show. Win Ben Stein's money.
Win.
That was a
terrific. That's a
great program.
1-2 lineup.
Yeah. That was the 1-2 Kim punch.
The Ben Kim Jim punch.
Down goes Corolla. Jimmy Kimmel Victor.
He walked out of that. The victor.
Yeah, they both walked out fine.
Is Adam Carolla gonna get his own late night show?
He has his own like radio show. He has his own
When he
like,
gets
little
on
network.
on Sirius.
No, I think he does it by himself. And he also has Mangria. Not to sound like I fucked the dude or something like that. Next week on Guys We Fucked with Cameron and Brendan.
Adam
Adam
Carolla.
Carolla. He's got his own Mangria.
Is
And
that-
he's got
that
like
sounds-
a really big barbecue. And it was so cool. And he let me stay up till 3.
What is Mangria?
It's sangria that he made. Literally, yeah, for men.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's the most understandable thing I've ever heard in my life. I read it, I went, Mangria. I went, huh, I get it.
No, it makes sense, but why
not
are
gonna buy it.
But why are men's
Because men are
Sangria
scared to
needs.
order sangria, Cam. It's a masculinity, just bullshit machoism, you know? Like, I'm
So-
going to order sangria, even
What-
though it's delicious.
how is Mangria different? Like, what does it? I don't get how one is actually
It's
different.
the same. He just put Mangria on it, and he made it like in his basement, probably when he was hammered. He adds a shot into it. I think it's like,
You know what?
whatever,
There's
red wine
it's
and
it's a nice looking label. It's a label that doesn't
well,
look.
yeah, they know how to market,
It's
right?
it's a well marketed product.
Yeah, Mangria. I've
Yeah.
I've seen it already. I checked them out.
Yeah.
I saw the labels. But yeah, he's selling them. People are fucking buying
And
it.
then you fucked the guy.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not? I mean, you're right. You're at Adam Carolla's house.
No friend of mine.
No friend of mine would fuck him.
Yeah.
We Coachella festival seems to be the premiere of all the festivals on the circuit.
2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks
Seems
in a row.
pretty boring to me.
I think it's like $600
twice.
to get in. I think is the
for
cost of
for 1
admission.
week?
Like for the weekend, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if there's stuff going
Not
on.
both weekends.
I don't know if there's. Not both weekends. Probably not. So yeah, 12.
That'd be a decent
Yeah,
deal.
1,200 if you want to do the whole thing.
Fuck.
Plus, like, fucking parking and food and
Ecstasy.
all the ecstasy.
Food to throw up after you eat the ecstasy. Flower crowns.
A lot.
If people are still doing that.
The markup on flower crowns is insane.
Yeah.
It costs you like
I told you we should have brought her on. They're charging
God damn it.
$50 a flower crown here. Flower crowns, stupid bitches. Flower crowns. Get your flower crowns. You're late to the party.
I don't get how it's just how it's out of control. The festival thing seems to be.
It's huge.
You're doing it for the gram. You're not doing it for any other.
Oh my god, yeah. During every performance, no one is looking at the performance. They're all getting their stories for Instagram or Facebook stories.
Too many things. Instagram has. It all has
They're
stories.
all
Snapchat
stories now.
has stories.
What happened to just a little pic? One quick pic. I liked Snapchat because it was like, oh, gone forever. Oh, thank God. I don't have to relive any of that. And then
Now there's
no
replays
stories.
and you're saving and you're saying back when Snapchat was like you send to one person,
Yeah.
done,
Skin somewhere. Naughty.
and have them guess,
Goodbye. Forever.
and then you never have to see that piece of skin.
Yeah, till further down the road when they unleash all of it. We kept it all.
After Snapchat just
Damn it.
releases the Snapchat should just release all of their
The
porn
archive.
database.
The archive.
The archive of tits that they have on Snapchat is probably insane.
Oh, we got everything.
They have everyone's tits.
Everything.
They probably have some kind of like facial recognition thing going, but with tits.
We've got 400,000 hours of guys doing stand-up comedy with their dick holes. Hot Pocket. Hot Pocket. I'm Peter Penis. Hot Pocket. Disgusting. Why did you save it?
For hours.
Hours. Endless. They
Endless.
keep pouring in.
we can't keep up with the amount.
It doesn't stop.
Oh, gross.
Like salmon through a cold river. It doesn't quit.
Jesus Christ.
The CEO of Snapchat resigns and dissolves the company indefinitely, causing blunt force trauma from image defragmentation.
I never thought of the pure amount of porn that's probably on that server somewhere. You know, Mark Zuckerberg getting his server leak. He's in hot waters.
Yeah, I saw
That
a cover
Zuckercorn.
of,
Time. The
I don't
Washington
think
Post.
they print that anymore. Time's all digital
Time
now.
Magazine's just a GIF now that you retweet on
It's
Twitter.
Carlton dancing.
It's him doing his
Time
little
Magazine. It says, "We'll be right back."
yeah.
Yeah, he's in hot water. I didn't. All I saw was Facebook says they're sorry, and it had it in quotes like, "Go fuck yourself, Facebook. You're not sorry."
We're
Says the
so
Toronto Star.
sorry. Yeah, I think he's still in some trouble over like leaked info from the Book of Face.
So he's selling our information. You think?
Well, that's what I think they're thinking. I
Huh.
think a lot of
Is it to Russians? What does this do? Just anyone?
yeah, it's for
Just a
people.
leak?
Yeah, like shit, like knowing, like selling information to know how to like advertise to people.
Like when I
And,
give them my phone number, they call me and go, "Do you want to buy a fridge? Yours broke." I go, "What? How do you know that?" It's crazy these days. Should have covered his own ass.
They just should have known. And you know what? And it's there's a lot of apps that go through Facebook.
All of them ask.
them.
I fucking hate those apps. Continue through Facebook. I'm like, I barely
Yeah.
trust you.
And
I'm
we
not gonna let
we
you through my
chose to
Facebook.
give a lot of our info to Facebook. Also, you know, fucking
It's all voluntary as well. Yeah,
like we did it right. There's you know, they have these databases full of the information of like everything you have ever done on your Facebook account, every photo you've ever looked at, every fucking comment you ever made, every like, you know, IP address where you signed in from.
Yeah,
Like
everything is tracked.
yeah, so they know like everything that's going on. But I
It
think
shouldn't be any surprise that it is.
No, well, it's not a surprise, but I think a lot of people like
Scary.
yeah, it's weird when you realize the power of the internet, and people are like, "What? You're doing this the whole time?" And it's like, yeah, obviously it
This
makes
is how we make money.
it's make for his business to track everything you do to make sure you're able to do it, and then he's just sort of like, "Yeah, I'm doing my job."
You didn't.
This is what you
This
wanted
is
me to
malicious. I thought you wanted us to all have friends online. No, there was actually motives to make money during this.
No,
whole thing.
I have
I sell your information to every advertising firm,
I
and they
have
know how to market you fucking
billions
rocket
of dollars.
shoes.
Yeah, rocket shoes. Yeah, that's the thing. You click on like one. Yeah, you're looking for one product for like a couple minutes on your internet, and next 6 weeks it's
everywhere.
just yeah.
They're shoving it in your face, and God damn, I want a Sprite.
I really want to
I
Dr.
do.
Pepper
I've been
right
watching
now.
a lot of Sprite ads from the NBA. They have a LeBron James Sprite ad, and it's a great ad.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, want a Sprite? And it goes of people opening like the glass
Oh, yeah, like,
Sprite
like-
bottles, and it sounds like awesome. And it's like, and they go, and they go, fuck, I'm thirsty. I want a Sprite real bad. And I don't like Sprite at all.
Are you a 7-Up man?
I like Mountain Dew, baby.
Ooh, do the do.
I do the do.
before the do does you.
Yeah, before it lowers my sperm count, apparently. Well,
Really? Is that a thing?
I don't know. People used to say that when I was a kid.
Yeah, they also used to say like if your hand's bigger than your face, you have cancer.
No,
so
then you get slapped in the face and learn your lesson. No one counted your sperm when you were a kid after the check. Go,
One,
ew.
2.
Mountain Dew does do that. Go, shut up.
And it's like instant, like you have one bottle of Mountain Dew, then all of a sudden it just kills them all.
No, I don't know why that, how I even heard that as a child.
What a rumor to have heard.
Yeah. It's around there. It's an urban myth, or possibly it's true. And for some reason, people are telling kids about it.
Hey, just want... the kids are the ones who
You know, you
need to
learned
know.
that. Who, which uncle told you this?
The most one of the biggest facts we know about the world. We tell you when you're 7.
Yeah. Don't drink that.
When you
Why?
barely understand what sperm
What
is.
is that?
It's Mountain Dew. It's Mountain Dew.
It's Mountain Dew. Do the do before the do does you.
Brennan, you were watching a lot of Sprite ads because it's basketball season.
You goddamn know it.
Oh, it's basketball. Oh yeah, here we go.
Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier! The heavyweight champion has taken the mandatory 8 count and fallen as poised as can be!
It's always the first place you go. You always don't collect $200. Go straight to Disney World.
What are you going to do next?
We're going to Disney World! Yeah!
It's the first thing I'd do if I won the
Disney World. Yeah.
Disney World. So what's going on? What's going on, Mr. Cable Man?
There's been a lot of sports going on. Well, for the first time, you got to watch an experience better than cable, didn't you?
I got
Mr. Hustle over Hype shirt.
There is one thing in this world that is better than
Cable basketball.
cable basketball,
And that's live basketball.
that's live cable playoff
And
basketball.
Cameron, my good friend, you went to a Raptors game. You went to a playoff Raptors game.
I went to game 2 the other earlier on in the week.
How was it?
I'm wearing
I watched the
I'm
game.
wearing
I
my
know the
shirt. I'm
results.
wearing my shirt.
Yeah. Loud and proud, baby.
Loud and proud. Hustle over hype.
Yep.
Because that's what we do here in TO in the T
six.
dot. That's what we do here
Flip that 9, it's a 6.
in Upper Canada. We like to fucking
Sure.
we like to drain some threes. Hit a lot of threes. Had a great time. Paid way too much for beer.
do it.
High fived. I was high fiving strangers all night. Like everyone in your section. Just
I think that's what it's all about.
yeah, I've never done that.
Everyone
before.
get behind it. Get behind it.
Like yeah. I mean, I don't think there was a single Wizards fan.
You're
in the-
kissing men.
just openly
Congratulations.
just kissing
Ooh,
men as I
mwah.
went. Just on the lips.
Moi. Yes, moi.
On the lips. It's great going to the ACC. It's not going to be called that for much longer, so it's probably the last time I got to go under that moniker.
ACC?
Brennan, they're changing the name of the Air Canada Center.
What?
Yeah.
To what?
Something.
Raptor Paradise?
They're just calling it Jurassic Park for good. Like the Leafs play at Jurassic Park. No, it's the name's getting changed to like the.
Who bought our land?
It was someone. Fuck, it was like RBC or no, something like that, you know, or like now it's now gonna be called like Bell Center. Or, I don't know, something like that.
What? That's Ottawa, isn't it? Montreal Bell Center.
Scotiabank Arena.
Great.
Scotiabank bought the naming rights for 20 years for a total of $800 million.
Fuck.
That's a lot of green.
Good for them.
Way to go, Scotiabank.
Fuck that. I want Air Canada Center back.
I bet
Let's protest.
I bet there's gonna be a lot of Cineplex deals. I bet in the Toronto air.
Oh, yeah. Pop, 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 pop.
Keep
Scotiabank.
keep your nose to the. Act like a pig and keep your nose to the truffles, if you know what I mean.
Oh, digging for truffles.
We're digging for
Pigs
truffles.
aren't that dumb.
You're on truffle hunting?
Have I gone?
It's great.
No, I've watched it.
You should
on
go.
many documentaries.
You should go. Just sniff it out.
I didn't know we had the capacity to do that. I
Yeah.
thought that's why that's why pigs are alive.
No, we're here too.
Well, I know we're here as well.
Did you
There's
hear-
a chime out there.
hear
I think that was just the death bell
the
ringing.
death bell ringing outside the door.
You don't have a church near you, do you?
No.
It feels like you do.
You know, it might have been the knife sharpening man.
My skin's
You know, one of
hurting.
those guys. Brendan, there's sports going on.
Good old knife sharpener.
So
man.
I saw the Raptors game. There's also a lot of other sports going on. What's happening
What's happening?
in sports world?
Oh, in sports world.
Sports world.
You got to see King James fall a little bit. Cleveland is down in the series against Indiana, and it is looking prosperous for them. Indiana is pushing so goddamn hard out there, and they couldn't bridge the gap. LeBron couldn't put the weight on his shoulder, and their age is starting to show a little bit because they're not as fast. So I'm predicting a Game 7. Early prediction.
Who's gonna win it?
Cleveland.
Oh,
But they're gonna get the shit kicked out of them.
okay. So it's gonna go 7 games.
They might even be able to fucking push them out.
You think the Indiana Pacers are gonna take you? You heard it here first.
It's a bold prediction.
That's a bold prediction.
It's very bold. But I watched the games and they had some control. Last night, well, not last night, but the Raptors' last game took a big L. Big L to the forehead.
Yeah.
And it was a wake-up call that, hey, we're not untouchable. We need to fucking play our hearts out. We need to steal one from fucking Washington in their home court.
Yep.
Got to take it.
It's tomorrow night. Tomorrow night there's some basketball. Not if you're listening to the show, but
No, not like anything. Yeah. We're just talking to you, and it's just you and me, you know? The listeners don't matter.
ouch.
Let's talk about old games
Let's talk about old things that people have already experienced.
coming out yesterday.
Came out
But if you're
yesterday.
listening, then don't listen.
If you're listening.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. Blue Jays took a game from the Yankees. I'll take it.
Go Birds.
Yeah. They've been having an enormous amount of grand slams. Grand salamis, as we used to call them as a kid.
Grand
A nice little
salamis.
Grand salami.
It's because you hit it with a big old salami.
Yep. You hit it with a dried piece of meat. Dingers.
That's what they used to use before bats.
Dingers.
Before metal bats. Do they still use aluminum bats?
Yeah, in the kid leagues.
I know. Let's
They
use
don't.
it.
They don't use
in
little
the
wooden
big
bats.
time?
Too expensive. Break a little wooden bat. You don't have.
You're not allowed to use an aluminum bat in the
MLB?
In the MLB.
Oh, I'm sure you can. Yeah, there's probably no rules about that. Put the pine tar on the bat.
That'd be great. Cork it.
Clink.
Cork your aluminum bat and just watch that thing go flying.
You'd probably get electrocuted from a fastball if you made contact with it.
You get by the sheer vibration.
Yep.
See, you know, if I'm paying good money, I want to see them. I don't want to watch a pitching battle for 6.5 hours. No, I want to watch guys go yard.
Yeah, all day.
I deserve, as a fan, I deserve the best that like human beings are able to do.
The full potential.
The full potential of what we can do.
I don't want to see a walk.
No.
Oh, great! This guy's really good at throwing outside of the pitching box. Great.
Great.
Oh, he's great at walking.
You're great at walking them.
Yeah. I want to see double steals, and I want to see people getting beheaded
I want to see
from line drives.
I want to see a wild CC pitch.
I want to see someone catch a ball in their hat. Like, I think it was Madonna in League of Their Own.
Did she
Or
do that one?
Dottie. Maybe Dottie. She was a showboater.
Is that Gina Davis? No, she was the good
Gene
one.
Davis' sister.
Gina Davis' sister. Okay, we're back.
Wait, maybe Dottie was.
No, I think Dottie was Gina Davis.
Wasn't Tom Hanks. He was a coach.
He was. There's no crying in baseball.
There's no crying in baseball. Come on. All of our husbands are at war.
All of our
How did
husbands.
you skip it, you drunk? Why didn't they send you instead of my Jerry? Shout out to Gina Davis.
Shout out to
and
Gina
Rosie
Davis.
O'Donnell.
You know what?
She was great in that.
Yeah, Rosie, Madonna.
She was okay in it.
Three of the more prominent actresses from baseball movies about women. I think we can all agree that they are, up in the top of that kind of category.
Yeah, this and Rookie of the Year. That girl was great in that movie.
I don't think I saw that one. So it sounds like a Disney Channel movie.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was a good guess.
It was on par with MVP, Most Valuable Primate.
Oh, it was a little monkey.
Yep.
Little monkeys
Remember
playing.
those times in your lives when you're really into sports-based animal movies?
Yeah, it
Like
was
Air
the Air
Buds,
Bud
MVP,
time of our lives.
Shrek, if you want to stretch it.
It was a game of Capture the Princess that they were playing.
Yep.
And we'll stretch it to that.
Cameron Diaz.
I'll also take Ice Age. The little guy was just trying to catch the little acorn.
They were just trying to beat creationism.
That's all they were. That's all they were trying to beat. That's why there's 5 of them. They can't agree yet how they actually want to end the series.
Yeah.
Because if you end it with a guy, how do you throw the guy in there?
Yeah, that's right.
It's tough.
Where does it start?
Like, in the Ice Age is kind of come and gone, I
Those
think.
weren't factual movies, right? That was like...
Yeah, no, Ray Romano and
knows.
John Leguizamo used to team up with Dennis Miller.
They were paleontologists.
Yeah.
That'd be a great comedy. Ray Romano and John Leguizamo.
Romano.
Paleontologists.
Paleontologist.
I can't do that. I can't even do anything.
You try to do a Ray Romano voice.
I'm not that. I don't have that bass in my voice.
I don't have that large of an Adam's apple to achieve that sound.
Yeah.
Good sports update. I love that sports. Love those sports. Sports.
I like sports. Sports.
I think it's about time we take a break, though. Come back in a little bit for a whole other second half of the show.
I know. Let's pound it out.
Stick around. This episode of Brendan and Cameron Don't Go Outside is brought to you by my cover band, The Pretend Pretenders. We've got a show this weekend in Toronto, and much like the original band, we've been described as meh. So come check us out. Welcome back.
Yep.
You would?
I would walk 500 miles to kiss your face.
Aw. So nice. Too bad we gave him the business in a YouTube album review a few weeks ago. Welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back to the podcast. We are sitting here in Act 2 of this this play
Part
that
deux.
we call The Show.
The Greatest Showman Alive, Part 2.
With Hugh Jackman
And Zac Efron.
and Ashton Kutcher.
Oh, he's in that one too?
I don't.
Is Demi there?
Is Zac Efron in that one?
I think he actually is.
Oh, I didn't
yeah.
actually
It was a
know.
weird choice.
It's a weird choice.
Usually you don't...
No, he sings and dances.
Oh yeah, High School Musical,
he
right?
was,
That was his triumphant start.
That was We're All in This Together.
That wasn't him.
Wasn't that him? Was that not High School Musical? I thought it was.
Isn't it all cover songs though?
No, that's Glee.
We're on this together.
That's
We
Glee is
are
cover
on
tracks.
this together.
I think that's like a High School Musical song.
Wow.
Yeah, and
I thought it was before that.
no, High School Musical is all originals,
Shit.
baby.
Fuck, baby.
Yeah, it's all originals. They know
Well, what do I know? I gotta
clearly,
go back and
you clearly
watch it.
You clearly don't know High School Musical well enough. I'm surprised.
Too busy watching Even Stevens.
Too busy watching Boy Meets World,
Yep. Not the reboot. Just Boy Meets
not
World.
Girl Meets World. I was in my 20s for that, and I thought it'd be inappropriate for me to watch a show about a young girl's coming of age at a very vulnerable time in her life.
not
I
for-
thought it would
it's
be
not for
inappropriate.
me.
It's really not made
not
for
for
me at
me.
all.
And I'm gonna be honest, I never even liked Topanga.
You don't like
So I was
Topanga?
like, more Eric and boys. Boys meet world. No girls.
No girls. I want more boys.
I'll take Mingus over Topanga.
Mingus. I wish his storyline would have propelled us into the future.
He probably had a very rough puberty.
I think he came back for like the final episode. You know, they go to like their 10-year high school reunion or
yeah.
something, and he's still like a fucking nerd, but he's got like some hot wife or something. So
Yeah, he's probably got a Corvette.
so it all worked out, right? You know,
Yep. Then he
So-
disappeared from the face of the earth.
as long as you got a hot wife, you're set.
Well, yeah, I'm a computer engineer. Got a smoking hot wife.
Smoking hot wife.
And a fucking red Corvette.
I got a red Corvette and my smoking hot wife.
He was a regular. What? He wasn't from Switzerland or wherever you're. Somewhere Scandinavian.
He's been spending so much time in the Scandinavian
Mingas.
Mingas. He's been spending a lot of time there because he's just hot. He's got his hot wife.
I'm sure there's a lot of computer engineers over there, right?
In Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Hot wife, computer land, Switzerland.
Yep.
Brendan, we play this game on the show, you and I.
You and I.
Where we put our drum skills to the test.
Because we're drummers.
Because we're drummers.
We're drummers at heart.
In a little game segment that we like to call Gimme a Beat.
Gimme a beat, give me a beat, yep. Gimme a beat, give me a beat, yep. Gimme a beat, give me a beat, yep. Gimme a beat, give me a beat, yep.
Whoa, I just made it.
You barreled through what seemed like miles, and you got us upon that throne.
So gracefully, I made it here.
I'm looking for a drum seat. I think you mean a throne.
No clippy
Let's go. So Cam, you're gonna give me a beat, right?
Okay, so, we've been doing like 2 beats each time now, so I'm gonna give you 2.
Give me 2. Yeah. If you got 2, give me it.
These are 2 songs that you know. As the for those of you who don't know the rules, I'm gonna play beats to a song that like the beat is associated with the song. That's how we've agreed.
That's a gentleman's agreement that we're picking songs that it's going to be undeniable that this applies to the specific song. There was no generalities, or it should be apparent. And I think we have followed the rule quite specifically the entire way through.
We have. There's also the implied rule that we both have to know the songs.
Yeah,
Like these are both songs that we both know.
because stripping away to just the drums, it can be rather difficult. It's like sing a bass line to eight songs you know right now. That's right. Shut up.
8 songs that aren't come together or money.
Yep. I don't even know 8 songs that aren't come together. And I can't count come together in money. I only got 6 songs.
Can't count a little.
Yeah, and we only got a few more of these, so we gotta try to get as many of these things in as we can.
Okay.
All right, so Cameron, are you ready to give me the beat?
Ready for beat 1. Here we go.
All right, beat 1. El Scorcho.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that was quick. You got that one quick. I sold it.
So we go Weezer, El Scorcho.
I sold it too much on the fucking intro.
Pretty much anything Weezer, you're done. You're done, skis. That one specifically, as soon as you started, that was it. I was like, El Scorcho, and then you went straight into it. But
Okay, here we go.
Kudos to Weezer for getting a drum beat that's so memorable.
Yeah, especially just the opening 3 pops.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you needed. Just like when I try to beat the Blink.
And it's still fresh in your mind, even though you might not have listened to it in the last couple years or something. Like you still fucking know it.
You still know it.
Still know it right like that. Just like beating the Blink. All right, so
Okay, ready for beat number 2?
ready for beat number 2.
I
So far, I'm the victor.
I stacked these in terms of challenging order.
I hope so. I would ask for nothing less.
So yeah, this one's gonna be a bit much harder. I'm gonna have to rack your brain for what's going on.
Okay.
Here we go.
First one was a fucking softball. Let's go. Like it's very familiar. As soon as you went into it, I recognized. Oh, that's even more of a tell uphill. fucker. You fucker. You got one that I should know so well. It's so hard to hear any melody or anything that goes over this. All I'm thinking is just the beat, and it's driving me mental. Okay, stop.
I knew this one would get ya.
Fucker. Is it like some type of indie rock band?
Yeah, I would say it's an indie rock band.
Is it Born Ruffians?
No, rough. No born.
Not rough.
No borny rough. You know the song pretty well, I think.
Yeah, I recognize it like immediately, but there's nothing popping into my mind of a melody.
No, you
or a
probably
line.
you probably recognize it because you wrote it.
Oh, okay. It is something that I wrote. I thought it was too. For 1 second, I was like, I still don't know which one it is.
It was a Jackson Pollock Jr. song. It was "Scandalous Neighbor."
Fuck. Oh, that was a dirty trick.
Oh, it's not a dirty trick. I played your own music for you.
Yeah, you played drums on that.
You mixed it though.
Yeah. So.
And that is "Give Me a Beat."
Ah, you sneaky bastard. Hey, yeah. There was like a 10-second period where I'm like, is this a song that I played drums on? Or I recognize it, but I'm like, that wouldn't be it. It must be a famous song.
You know what? You mixed it.
You got me.
I got you.
Should have better ears than that, man. Should have been able to pick up on my own shit.
Pick up your own shit, Brendan. Pick up your own fucking shit. Bow, bow.
God damn you.
It was a good song.
Yeah, it was good.
It was a good song.
There it is.
It's a good mix of it, too.
It's
It's a
the
good
one that
mix.
came out well. I think everyone was supposed to be like that one, and then it didn't turn out. Didn't treat the same.
So I gave it all to you. I gave it all to you. Yeah, this is good. It's a good track. It's a class. That's a classic Cameron beat.
Yeah.
You know, you know what a classic U beat is? Is like a fill on the cymbal. That's a classic Brendan maneuver. Just like within the
fill
fill.
on the cymbal?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the Tom's guy. I was going for the Tom's
I
guy.
wanted to be Tom
I wanted
guy.
to be Tom's guy.
No, you don't.
Triplet guy.
Or you're hitting the no, that was like one of your like cool, it's part of your fill. One of your fill collection, you know?
Fucking ride on the cymbal with some bass drum behind it.
Yeah, or like something, or like somewhere in the middle of your fill, you might go like, snare tom, ride tom, floor tom. You might just kind of like a quick little
Yeah. A little hey, fucking
yeah.
I'm hitting everything on the way down.
I think this means that we're tied for Give Me a Beat though.
Yeah. I knew you were gonna dirty dog me one of these times. Knew I was gonna get hit with my own shit. And
You're gonna get hit with your own shit.
Hit with my own shit. Oh, you doing the undisputed ecstasy?
Undisputed ecstasy,
Yeah,
baby. You know what? on that note, we just watched some killer matches this afternoon, but we have something else we have to talk about next Friday when the WWE moves to Saudi Arabia with this week's 3 count.
Here's some mouth.
Comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
This weekend at the greatest Royal Rumble, in Saudi Arabia, we're getting another WWE paper event. Like 2 weeks after the last one.
Getting spoiled.
We're getting spoiled over here.
Spoiled in Saudi Arabia.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Oh.
That's right. We are at the King Abdallah's International Stadium in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Really hope I'm saying that right.
Probably not.
Well, I might try. Yeah, we're getting the first ever 50-man Royal Rumble match.
That's a spicy meatball.
That's a spicy meatball. We're getting a big old. We got a few other.
That's a lot of goddamn men.
It's a lot of men in a ring.
And do you think all of them are going to be in the ring at the same time? Can they hold that much weight?
Ooh, like they have to build a larger ring
50
for
men.
it.
And one bear. Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble. Yeah. It's gonna be.
I love Saudi Arabia. Me too, dude.
Saudi Arabia and bears, bro. We're getting not only this 50-man matchup, but we're also getting like a lot of other. All the belts are on the line.
We're getting everything.
We're getting the full
They're
deal.
giving up the bank.
We're gonna have a full deal. Yeah, we're gonna break down a few matches. Some of the ones that I'm looking forward to. We are getting.
Let me know what's up, because I don't know any of this.
So just picture every belt's on the line.
Yes.
Every belt's on the line. Starting off with the U.S. Championship. Jeff Hardy is our U.S. champion now.
Good for
Not sure if
him.
he's been filled in with that. He took it from Jinder Mahal, so they have a rematch for that. So
Number one contender.
Team Jeff Hardy. We've got a good old ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship.
Sick.
Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, little kicky boy,
Hey.
Samoa Joe,
Double torpedo
double
foot drop.
coup de grace,
The coup de grace.
la coup de grace.
The double foot stompe.
Also, we're looking forward to AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura round
Again.
2.
All right.
He's gone full. He interrupted AJ's match on Tuesday to punch him in the nuts.
Sick.
He's gone full heel. He's doing this like in his promos now with Renee Young. Like Renee's asking him a question and he's just saying like, "Oh, sorry, like I don't speak English," and then he just walks away. Like he's going full heel, and it's a lot of fun.
That's great.
It's a lot of fun to watch him happen. We are also getting John Cena versus Triple H
All right.
in a
two
one-off
big boys.
match. Two big men.
Two big classic men.
We are also getting the Undertaker versus Rusev in a casket match.
Oh yeah. You
A good old casket match.
I can't wait for a goddamn casket match.
It was supposed to be. They announced that it was Rusev, and then they took it off and said no, it's going to be Chris Jericho.
Oh, okay.
And then they went back to Rusev, so I don't really know what's going on there. But we are getting Chris Jericho in the Rumble.
Sick.
We
He's
are
probably
getting
just
there.
afraid of caskets. Don't blame him.
Don't blame. They're kind of scary.
Yeah.
Kind of scary.
This brings back death.
This death. The headliner of the night, though, is, of course, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns round 2 for the Universal Championship inside of a steel cage.
That's
Cage
more fun.
someday.
I like a cage.
Yeah, just any kind of
Like a
any.
steel cage, any enclosure.
I like a stipulation.
Me too.
Just give me a stip.
First blood match. Used to love those.
Yeah, that Kane Austin match when there was no chance. Kane was going to
He
lose.
has a mask.
His whole body was covered. It wasn't.
Is
even,
red.
It's hardly fair, and you couldn't
His
tell.
whole mask
you
is
can't
red.
tell. You can't tell.
It's ridiculous.
So we're gonna get this, and I know we said this last time, but I think this is gonna be the Lesnar, the Reigns
Tip of the hat.
acquisition.
Here you go, bud. Here's
Yeah,
my belt.
after the rumor of Vince changing the kind of changing the game halfway through, like changing the game plan halfway through the match last.
Yeah. Didn't want it too forecasted.
Because
right?
Roman Reigns will actually cheer people on. Because Brock Lesnar signed his new contract, which is some fun news about that contract they just signed for 2 more matches. So this Friday and then another one,
Oh, okay.
where he will get paid $637,000 per pay-per-view. And if
Little chunk of change
and if
for
they,
him
and if they want him on TV, it's going to charge him $127,000.
per rep.
And he gets 5% of all Brock Lesnar merch. So there you go. Buy your Brock Lesnar merch. Support to Brock Lesnar.
I wonder how much money he has.
Kind of like
Does he
total.
keep it in a big cave that he sleeps in?
Yeah. He just lifts the money. That's how he works. That's how he exercises. Because he's going back to the UFC, maybe.
He is going back to the UFC.
Yeah, go back to the
go back.
competition. That's the news, though.
Is that the competition?
the UFC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was kids in a backyard with like fire.
Like fire
Backyard
around
wrestling.
backyard wrestling.
Making DVDs, bro. You have QuickTime?
You gotta watch my CDR on QuickTime.
You need VLC if you want to watch my backyard wrestling match.
backyard wrestling. It's gonna be a good one. It's on it's Friday the 27th at like noon or something because it
Starts at noon.
Yeah, it's like 8 p.m. Eastern to the venue. So yeah, it's gonna be
difficult to catch, but maybe the end of it.
maybe it'll
be
probably
for a
still go
long
on
time.
for 7.5 hours.
It'll be on the whole night.
But yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Really looking forward to see.
Sounds
Chris,
like a
really
hot
looking
ticket
forward
item,
to see
man.
Chris Jericho come back, and really looking forward to.
Me too. I want to see him strangle someone with a scarf. And
Oh, that'd be so funny.
50 men. I want them to have a big old fight with at least 25.
You were
There'll be
never my
25
best
people in there and
friend.
go, You're never my best friend.
You were never my best friend. You were never my best friend.
I'm gonna cue that up for next week. We'll have that on the soundboard as well.
I'd like that kinda.
Yeah, me too.
Moving right along. I like that too. So yeah, that's all the wrestling news I think we kind of got for that.
That's all the wrestling news we got.
That's all the wrestling news we got, guys.
We
We're
watched
so
some
sorry.
NXT matches, some old ones.
still-
I haven't seen them.
We still have one more to watch too.
Yeah,
I
they
think,
were
like,
really
two.
good.
If you want to watch two more, like the best one still has to come.
I'll watch them.
Sick.
Yeah.
Is this going to be another order of pizza night? Order a pizza
It might
night?
be. I'm getting pretty hungry.
I think it's going to be another order of pizza night for us two rascals
Yeah.
Down here
Well
in the-
done as usual.
down here in the cave.
Yep.
I'm home alone tonight, so I got nothing to do.
I figure I should keep you company.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
nicest thing. Good thing Celia won't hear this because she
She's at home angry.
dogs just shit
Motherfucker.
everywhere. Where's Brendan?
Motherfucker.
Sorry, babe. Phone's on airplane.
Baby.
baby.
Love
Sorry,
you, baby. Shout out, baby.
So if you start doing that,
All is forgiven.
all is forgiven.
Yeah, that's how easy it is.
We're gathering here. It's
sorry,
this is I'm sorry, I love you so much. I love you, Tina.
Shout out to Tina.
Tina, you're my favorite dog.
Kisses on your face.
We're gathering here on this is actually our post 420 show.
Hey,
This is our post 420 show.
420, blazing the fucking shred, bro.
420 blazing the fucking shred. We used to 420 blaze the shred on 420.
Yeah, it used to be probably a big deal in our lives, which
Yeah.
is sad almost, but not really.
Have any
fun.
420 memories?
I was trying to think of some on the way here. 'Cause I was
420.
like, oh, it was 420. And like, I remember like people in, when you're in high school and you discover marijuana and stuff, people are like, you get into the ritualism of it. You get into the festivities. You go, it's 420. It's our day. We
There's
can
no
do whatever we
festivities.
want. I remember going to the Weed March one year, and
Really?
yeah, I only went once, and we went down with a few friends, and
With Bunker, probably.
yeah, it was Bunker and
Ben Snitman.
No, my friend Aaron and my friend Kaylee, and we were all in his like SUV. I think we go down, and my friend Kaylee, she had a couple cookies of like weed cookies, and so she like took them on the way down, and we were just like smoking like pipes and stuff and passing it around like on the way down, like, yeah, like so much fun. And like the whole thing, you end up just sitting in the grass on a blanket for like 6 hours listening to covers of Cypress Hill. And you're going like, this is help. Someone get me a corn dog. And the lines are huge. But I remember Kaylee, she like greened out,
Ooh.
which is
That's tough.
in pot terms.
So yeah, what does that mean for all of those?
means you're in the hole. Greening out is pretty much like your body has given up on you because you're so violently high that you can't function by walking, talking, or acknowledging people. You can understand them and hear it, but it's like you're in a dream state and there's a layer above you that is preventing you from interacting with anyone on a human basis.
That's a good point.
messed up, and I know why.
Why? Hey, because I got high. What?
Because I got high. Because I got high.
Yeah, so greening out, man, it's when you hit that peak and you're like, holy fuck. I might puke from weed. I might
And
puke from weed.
it feels worse than... It feels terrible. It feels terrible. You get hot, you start sweating for no reason, kind of, and...
Yeah, you'll sweat and you just kind of stare into the middle distance,
Yeah.
being like, if I eat, if I drink something, is this going to fix it?
So what did you do? Did you help her out? Did you
No,
help
we
a
smoked
sister
a
out?
blunt.
Nice. Blunt after blunt?
Blunt after blunt after
After blunt?
blunt after blunt
Okay,
after
that's
blunt.
good. That's good, as long as you made the
Yeah, do you have any 420 memories?
responsible decision. No, nothing that like steps out. I was also thinking about that. Definitely would have been like, yeah, it's fucking 420. Let's just smoke all day. Yeah.
What's up, man?
Definitely
Go into the forest, man, and smoke this joint.
I like definitely not and I've never connected with the spiritualism of the day.
No.
I got a little high yesterday, we had the rig kind of going, and sometimes you gotta do that, but I don't think
Sometimes you
I don't
gotta
think
do
I
it.
was celebrating the day.
No.
It sort of seems like yeah.
It's
Maybe I'm not
It's a young man's game.
I'm not a spiritual guy in that same kind of way.
me neither.
When the eclipse was going on, there were people burning sage on clean linen.
Yeah.
When the axes of the
Perpetrators.
of the air, the perpetrators in the airs were aligned, and they could feel the true oneness of self.
I for one hate sage.
Just right off the bat.
It's weird. It's leathery and fuzzy.
I'd love to be a
It's
hippie,
like,
but the
I don't want
sage
to
is
put this in my soup.
and then they're burning it, and they're doing like
They're doing the dance of love,
And-
free love, whatever that means.
because you guys you can pay for it if you
I've heard
want
my
it.
love don't cost a thing, but that's ridiculous. Free love.
But this
Fuck
is
outta here.
ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
It's you know what? Well, happy 420, I guess. It's kind of like is there a I'm sure there's a wine day, or like an international vodka.
Dumpster Vino Day.
Yeah.
Wino's Anonymous Day.
I'm sure they have a day where all the wine drinkers in the world can all take the day off and just get wine drunk all day.
I don't think you get the day off
No.
unless you go to the whatever Church of Marijuana.
Oh yeah. Unless you're your religion, your marijuana religion,
Yeah, I'm not a fan of organized religion. You know that.
let alone
Even
plant-based,
marijuana.
religions.
Free sex and weed coming to our church.
Ding ding. Ding,
No thanks,
ding,
sir. Not about organized religion.
Ding ding. Free sex and weed. Ding ding. Sign me up.
You like sex and weed, bud?
You want it to be free, champ?
I'm pre-sex and weed.
Free sex and weed.
Come on in.
Sex and weed.
Anywhere you like. Wink.
Be-doo. You'll be filled up with the power of the Lord.
Yeah, I'm sure the kids are going ham over 420 if kids smoke weed anymore.
I don't think they do. Well, there's no 420 for Xanax. No one's smoking weed anymore, man.
It's all about the Xanny bars.
It's all about the Xanny bars. It's all
I remember
about.
when it was all about Mars bars.
Remember Mars bars?
Yeah,
Mars bars.
Mars bars.
The movie Cars.
Owen Wilson.
Lars.
Yes. Ulrich.
Lars Ulrich. That was his name. You said that name earlier.
I said it.
And I forgot who it was, I think, for a second.
The drummer of Metallica. Of
I
course.
I greened out at a Metallica concert.
Star of some kind of monster.
Star of
The star
film.
of some kind of monster. American cinematic film.
Good movie.
Some kind of monster. You greened out at a Metallica show?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at the
What'd you do?
at the ACC, I just we rolled a bunch of joints, to smoke when we got in there, and then we got in there, like I would like light up a joint, and then no one else would want it. And then I'll be like, okay. And then I'd light up like
Who'd you go with? Your parents?
What if my little
No
cousin?
one wanted it.
Yeah, like no one. And like before the show, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna roll us a bunch of joints, and these guys were like, great, yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
And
Smoke
then-
them around us so we look cool.
Yeah, and then so I think I ended up just like I think like by like the second joint or something, or like they would have like one hit on it and then pass it around. I'm like, you didn't come on,
Barely
guys.
even put a dent in this thing.
on, guys. So I think I may have had like 2 or 3 like to myself, and there's a lot of pyro at a Metallica concert.
Yeah,
and
so you went in on the paint.
yeah.
That sounds awesome, though.
I mean,
I
it
would
was-
like to see Metallica show.
I was in the stands, right? So like I could sit down and take a second.
Oh, that's awesome.
It wasn't like
you
it
can
was
center yourself.
It wasn't like standing only.
Yeah, you didn't have like 3,000 sweaty dudes with long hair and receding hairlines.
And
Rubbing up
those
on you.
sharp and the studs.
Yeah,
Those stud
people
necklace.
still wear studded belts.
I don't.
I gave that up a long time ago. I had one. I was like, this is pretty cool. And then grade 9 happened, and I threw everything.
Throw out all your studs?
threw out my identity
No
and
way.
started fresh.
I held on to my studs long through. I think I got rid of my university probably. Like my
Yeah.
last stud belt was university.
Finally caved
Because
in.
as we go on, we remember all the times we had
all
together.
the studded times.
All the studded times.
All the studded
Sounds
times.
like a weird Sunday
That's going to be a t-shirt for us, too.
all male.
All the studded times, and it's going to be you and me crying and hugging each other with studs on our instead of knuckles.
studs instead of knuckles.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking like we're studs. Like 6-pack pecs.
Hey.
And like we're wearing like long sleeve button up shirts that are undone and the wind is flowing.
Fuck yeah.
And it's just so much 6-pack and there's
We got palm oil.
we're tanned up.
Coconut
We're
oil.
greased up.
Oh my god.
These are great. We have
Do you
two.
want to do this right now privately?
Okay, yeah.
Then we'll set up the photo shoot just
and-
to make sure it goes. We have to have a dry run, as we call it.
as we call it in the
Yeah.
biz.
Although it will be lubricated, we call it a dry run because it's the first time.
Because
we're
it's-
gonna-
Well, you know what? I think we got a couple good ideas for merch.
Fuck
We
yeah.
got the Fonzie and Kermit the Frog, and we got the
like that
stud.
one. I'm afraid of copyright infringement, but I think we're going to be so low scale that no
That-
one would ever care
that
if we
no one
stole
would
a
notice
certain thing.
That we stole
go
the
Tom Cruise-
somewhat likeness.
Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible 6 and underneath Brennan Cameron. Don't go outside podcast. Sell those shirts.
That's also a
There
good
you
one.
go.
I like that.
Yeah.
A little drawing of like a little Tom Cruise and like a big bad guy,
Yeah.
and he's just a little sized.
He's tiny.
These are some great ideas. You know what? I think for next week we'll have to make some of these ideas happen.
I'm gonna master Photoshop by next week, and we'll get these things rolling.
Oh, quick! It can't take more than 20 minutes to figure out Photoshop.
No, there's YouTube videos galore.
Oh, galore! There's
Yeah.
layers. That's about it. I think
That's the only thing. Save as.
you can always save as.
Yeah.
Also
Best
another cue.
picture. Yeah.
Best picture, yeah. .jpg. Brendan. On that note, you know what? I think it's about time that we wrap this up.
We gotta wrap it up. We gotta
Wrap.
probably order pizza maybe or something, or get something in our tummy and
As a rip.
Brendan,
Brendan, when we get to the end of our shows, we give a list of things that we're plugging for the week.
Of course we do.
What do you got to plug?
This week I've got to plug my Twitter, as always. It's Grendon at Grendon Bram. And I've got some new news that we'll be posting there, and we're gonna advance this podcast a little bit. We're gonna get into some more brand marketing stuff, and I'm gonna fire up our own Twitter and Instagram and be in charge of it.
Whoa, so the social media guru
Yeah.
that is Brendan Graham.
Yep. Well, I stole it from my girlfriend.
There you go. If you want to steal stuff from Brendan's girlfriend, you know what to do. You know,
Hit me up.
I'm going to plug our email because you know we have the Guess the Password contest. You're welcome to send an email to brencamdgo@gmail.com.
Of course, as always.
What do you think? What do you think the password is?
Could be anything.
Could be anything. You know, that's part of the fun. Remember to rate and subscribe to us on. We're sitting there. You're listening to us on Apple Podcast, maybe Spotify, Now you're sitting there on YouTube. Now that we figured out how to go YouTube,
We're YouTube friendly now.
we're YouTubing.
Yeah.
And you know where to find us. You can also follow me on Instagram at cam_Aussie. That's it.
Yeah. There's no
another
excuse
week.
not to listen
There's no real excuse. I don't think we're particularly offensive.
unless you think it's shit. In which case, all right,
Can't
fair
bl-
enough.
Can't blame you.
Fair enough.
Can't blame you. I
Yeah.
guess let's get some food in our bellies.
We got to eat some food, or we're gonna be crazy.
Crazier.
Hey.
Have a good week.
Yeah.